Right, so there are a few things on the internet that I enjoy more than a harmless prank. It genuinely just fills my heart full of joy to see someone on the receiving end of a good old-fashioned gag or practical joke burst out laughing when they realise what they've fallen victim to. However, not all pranks are so innocent. And so today we're looking at pranks that were so criminal that they got someone arrested. Now, to start us off, we're going to be looking at Ross Creations, who is the inspiration behind this video, if you can call it that. This is a channel I've watched several times over the years because so many of them are just good old-fashioned harmless pranks. Like this, sneaking extra weight into people's workouts, filling my PC with beans and hiring a repairman to fix it. Just wholesome, innocuous pranks and easy to watch videos. Unfortunately though, for whatever reason, it appears Ross has decided to join the dark side. Listen to this. Internet personality Ross Creations is facing backlash after posting a video launching an opossum into the air. Fans are calling it animal cruelty and demanding a statement from the creator. And here's a clip from the video.
Oh, what do we got here? A possum. You are going to Mars. Yes. Oh my God! Bam!
No!
He just walks away.
I mean, thankfully the opossum gets up and does walk away, but that doesn't mean that it wasn't harmed. And how are you watching that poor innocent little creature being launched to Mars, like he said, and not showing an ounce of remorse? And not only that, like whilst it's happening, but to edit it together, put it in a video and be like, this is an okay thing to upload. Thankfully though, it seems like he's not just going to totally get away with it, because on top of the internet backlash, the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission confirmed that they were investigating the incident, stating that they take wildlife violations very seriously and that they're working with the Sarasota County State Attorney's Office on the matter. So hopefully justice is served. There's no place for that kind of content on YouTube and no place for that kind of behavior on this planet. And hey, if you feel passionately about it, there's a change.org petition called Hold Ross Creations Accountable for Animal Cruelty that has over 1,000 signatures. Not sure about the optics of using an AI generated image on a pro-wildlife petition though. But hey, whilst Ross hasn't been arrested yet, here is a collection of pranksters who have. Up first, we've got probably one of the most controversial figures on the internet, Jack Doherty.
Internet celebrity Jack Doherty is speaking out after being released from jail. He was arrested last night in Miami Beach after police say they found marijuana and part of an amphetamine pill on him after they stopped him for blocking traffic. Take a listen to what he had to say.
Guys, I just got out of jail. We got NBC News out here waiting for me, but I'm free after 24 hours. I'm a free man, baby. Let's go.
CBS News Miami has reached out to Doherty's representatives for comment on his arrest, but have not yet heard back.
He just does not care. And this is what happened. So an influencer blocks traffic for the sake of content. Around 3:12 a.m. on Saturday, Miami Beach police officers were conducting a high visibility detail along the 700 block of Washington Avenue within the city's entertainment district when a group of individuals entered the roadway from the east sidewalk into the northbound lanes. A man from the group, later identified as Doherty, separated from them and attempted to engage officers to create video content, positioning himself in the middle of the roadway with passing vehicular traffic and creating a significant safety hazard, according to arrest documents. Miami Beach police officers began issuing multiple commands to direct Doherty to exit the roadway, but he refused. Even after his group urged him to comply, he continued refusing officers' commands. Officers continued, warning Doherty that failure to comply would result in his arrest. Still, the influencer continued to refuse the commands and told them, "Once I'm done with this bet." What a dick. At this moment, Miami Beach police safely apprehended Doherty in the middle of the road due to his deliberate refusal to follow lawful orders and continued to obstruct traffic. According to arrest documents, while officers searched Doherty's person, they found half an orange oval-shaped pill with 3 imprinted on it, consistent with a Schedule 2 amphetamine, as well as a black plastic container holding 3 hand-rolled suspected cannabis cigarettes weighing approximately 4.0 grams combined. So no doubt he got suckered into paying paying $500 for. I mean, aside how stupid and inconsiderate the prank itself is, how dumb do you have to be to refuse lawful commands from a police officer whilst you've got drugs on you? I mean, kind of satisfying that he got put away for 24 hours, but it's not enough. To be fair though, the criminal trial is currently ongoing, so from Atozy, just got out of Jack Doherty's arraignment for his criminal trial here in Miami, Florida. What we knew going into the trial was that he was facing 3 charges. 1 felony for possession of meth from an alleged pill officers found, 1 misdemeanor for possession of less than 20 grams of marijuana, and 1 misdemeanor for resisting an officer without violence. The arraignment was originally scheduled for yesterday, but he didn't show up and was continued for today. He didn't show up today either, but his attorney did on Zoom. Now, this was less than a month ago, so hopefully there'll be more updates. And again, justice can be served. All right, next up, we've got Kyle Vasquez, also known as Tommy Tough Knuckles.
Yeah, 21-year-old Kyle Vasquez is accused of being behind a string of bizarre incidents in Center Reach and Selden that he allegedly recorded and then posted to social media. In one case, they say he poured a bucket of beans on his head inside a Chinese restaurant. He also, they say, asked 3 homeowners to use their bathroom, and while inside, recorded homeowners without their consent.
And it did not stop there. Long Island reporter Stacey Sager is live in Yaphank with the details. Stacey.
Well, Liz, he was chasing likes on TikTok, where he has nearly 5 million of them. But police here in Suffolk County say that Kyle Vasquez was also chasing something else, the dollar, making money off these TikToks and allegedly exploiting private homeowners and businesses.
5 million likes, for goodness sakes. For doing shit like pouring beans on your head in a Chinese restaurant, pouring eggs on your head outside an Italian ice cream shop, and secretly recording people in their homes. How do you even come up with the first 2? How many ideas did they go through in the ideation process before they were like, you know what, this is it. This is the banger. Beans on head in Chinese restaurant. It's genius.
Kyle, you wanted attention, now you got it.
But Kyle Vasquez had trouble navigating all the attention at court today. Big trouble. First, an obscene gesture.
Hey, what are you doing? What? We're not doing that.
Then he tried to barge out a side door in conflict with the officers that were here to escort him out. The 21-year-old from Coram, known as Tommy Tough Knuckles on TikTok, facing 8 separate criminal counts today for viral videos like this one.
I'm Tommy Tough Knuckles, and I'm the reason why these egg prices are so high.
Police say that's 50
Oh my
raw.
goodness. It's so much worse than I thought as well. I feel like the funny thing about things getting egged, including people's heads, is them cracking. Why is he pouring a box of like 1 billion of them on his head? And does he genuinely just leave that to the shop owner to tidy up? Oh, that would be such a nightmare as well. Such a dick. Just lame in every sense. Like, just seems like the lamest guy ever. Such a cringe name and such a shit prank.
Over his head outside Ralph's Italian Ices here in Center Reach. Then there's the incident up the road inside Winghua Chinese restaurant, where police say he spilled the beans.
Yeah, I'm very angry. They're all angry because they make me a mess for the place.
The restaurant releasing this surveillance video to show what they were subjected to, all for likes on social media.
Give me 50 K, we'll do more.
But the felony counts were far worse, authorities telling us Vasquez unlawfully recorded 2 private homeowners with an undercover camera in Selden and Center Reach to mock them for allowing him inside.
The individuals were taken advantage of because they were kind, and they let somebody into the house claiming that they had to use a bathroom.
I was going to say that exact same thing. Like, they've let this guy, this random stranger, into the house to be like, you know what? I have no idea who you are, but I'm going to trust you. And their reward for trying to participate in a high-trust society is getting secretly filmed.
Tough Knuckles, not so tough as he then bolted from us at the courthouse. Free till his next court appearance, but shielded by friends who came here mostly...
The friends grinning and twerking. Oh, you've just got to hope that this isn't one of those pranksters like a Jack Doherty type, where like somehow that they just managed to stay in the limelight for goodness knows how long. Just hope that he never hits 50K, never earns a living from this, and this is just like an embarrassing stain on his public record forever.
When your video causes someone else harm or embarrassment, then you've crossed the line, and there will be consequences.
Yeah, and those consequences are Class E felonies for the dissemination of illegal surveillance and the illegal surveillance itself. Vasquez, aka Tommy Tough Knuckles, due back in court on June 30th. We're live outside police headquarters here in Yaphank. I'm Stacey Sager, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
8 criminal counts, thank goodness. Finding guilty on 9, Judge. All right, next up, we've got a type of prank that seems to go viral from time to time for all the wrong reasons. It's parents pranking their kids, but the prank is just inflicting trauma on them.
Cody!
Tell me!
Harmless prank or outrageous abuse of their kids. The video starts with a Maryland mother holding a bottle of magic disappearing ink.
I'm going to squirt it all over his carpet and start flipping out.
That's exactly what she does. Then she screams for her 10-year-old son, Cody.
What the I didn't do that!
Even the father joins in, as the youngster says he didn't do anything.
Why did you do that?
You ruined the carpet! Get out of here! Mind your business! I didn't do that! Mom and Dad, I didn't do my God!
Another son is suddenly dragged into it.
So you were up here too? No!
It's actually really terrifying to hear them speak to their kids like this in the prank, and the kids kind of like not reacting like this is different to any other reaction they'd have when they're getting told off. Like, yeah, it's obviously grossly inappropriate as a prank, but it's equally inappropriate if that's how they're acting when the kids are actually doing something wrong. Like, it didn't seem like it was hard for them to switch into this character.
You did it too! You both did it!
Both youngsters burst into tears. They're shattered to be so falsely accused. Only after 3 minutes of torment do the parents finally reveal it's all a prank.
We got you both. You were innocent bystander.
Yeah. You just got owned. It's just a prank, bruh.
Like, I feel like once you say it's a prank and then the other person doesn't laugh, that's when you should be going like, shit, wait, I've done something wrong here. I mean, those alarm bells should have been going off a long time ago in this prank. But how they're filming this, seeing the kids react like this and still just laughing in their faces, it's actually sick. It's evil. And again, to see this reaction and be like, oh, this was hilarious. Let's upload it to the internet. What is wrong with these people? Thankfully, they got arrested and they actually got convicted. Following the conviction, the Martins lost custody of 2 of their children, deleted all of their videos from the Daddy of 5 account, saving one, declaring the reports fake, and moved from Maryland to West Virginia with their remaining 3 children. There, as family of 5, they continued to produce content and hit 176 million views and 75,000 subscribers. But again, thankfully, and I wish this happened more often, YouTube closed the channel, as well as another from the channel run by the Martins that focused on gaming, and banned them from the site. Content that endangers children is unacceptable to us, a spokesperson said in a statement. I just think all major platforms should commit to this idea that if people are making content that is detrimental and harmful to society, they should just be permanently banned from those platforms. Like, they should draw that very clear line in the sand that says, you are not going to profit from our site by doing any of that. And to be fair, it seems like from time to time they do that. And also, I've seen some judges ban pranksters from being allowed to upload to social media. It happened to this guy in the UK, this TikTok star, Mizzy, who again was just doing the most insufferable pranks. And the judge just banned him from using social media, as he should. He was doing stuff like this, stealing a woman's phone, riding past her on an e-bike. How's that a prank? He's filming himself committing a crime. And he was doing other things like just walking into people's houses without their consent, just like terrifying homeowners. And this next one is honestly terrifying. This French influencer was pranking people into thinking that they were being injected with a foreign substance.
Prank has got a French influencer in jail. Amin Mojito's video showed him pretending to stab random people with syringes. It went viral just days before an outbreak of needle attacks at a French music festival, and even though the syringes were empty, a lawyer said it caused real fear for the people in the video.
Yeah, can you imagine just chilling there on the street or in a park or something? You look down because you feel something in your arm and there's some freak with a syringe there, you'd shit yourself. But again, justice served. Amin Mojito, a 27-year-old French internet personality known online as Ilan M, was sentenced to 6 months of jail time and a fine by the Paris Criminal Court for violence with a weapon that did not result in incapacity for work. All right, next up, we've got a real YouTube OG, Vitaly. He was just like one of the biggest names in prank YouTube videos back in the day, still going to this day. but the fall off needs to be studied. He is currently facing 24 years in prison. Look at this. He made the mistake of doing these stupid pranks in the Philippines.
We're the most dangerous for Manila. I'm like, oh no. Give me. Oh, well, get off. Get off.
The country's literally said that they're going to use him as an example. Y'all don't understand how deep this is.
That is crazy. What a dick. It's just so, I don't understand how you don't feel bad for these people. How can you just grab a guy who's working on a tuk-tuk and toss him off? And chuck him off, you know what I mean? In the middle of his workday, probably not earning a great wage, and be like, oh, me, a YouTube millionaire prankster, is going to make some great content out of this. And yeah, and just not feel guilty about it at all. And there's more too. I mean, at least they're laughing, but...
Oh, God, bros. 50 szansów.
Grown man doing this, what the fuck? Oh my god, it's like, it's single-digit IQ humor, isn't it? It's ridiculous. I love this guy in the bottom corner, by the way, joining the reaction video. I was kind of expecting him to say something at some point, but it was nice to have you here, Sir Brad. But yeah, he was facing 24 years in the Philippines, but they announced recently that he's been deported to Russia. Respondent harassed and humiliated several Filipinos. He also disrupted public peace and safety. He committed acts that are contrary to morals, good customs, or public policy, which makes him an undesirable foreigner national, his deportation order read. Now, Russia doesn't generally punish its citizens for crimes committed abroad, especially for pranks. But hopefully, at the very least, there's going to be some monitoring, some travel restrictions, and hopefully some of the platforms do something and ban him. And to be fair, he didn't get off scot-free. He did spend several months in jail in the Philippines, which apparently also included a period of isolation, so some justice was indeed served. All right, next we've got not just a prank, but a prank trend. This took over the United States, and even though it was a big thing in the US and I'm from the UK, I was afraid to go shopping for a little while whilst it was happening. Essentially, it was called the licking challenge, and people were going around supermarkets doing things like lifting the lid off ice creams, licking them, and putting it back. Watch this.
Okay, so the internet is basically going mad over this wild new challenge. It started with the video of a teen in Texas licking a tub of ice cream and putting it back in the freezer. Police have already found that girl and her boyfriend. But now another video was posted of a man in Louisiana licking a tub of ice cream too. And that guy was also arrested for tampering with ice cream and then posting the video.
That motherfucker does not, he does not look remorseful. That face says that shit was delicious, I can't wait to do it again. He kind of looks like 21 Savage if he licked 21 bowls of ice cream.
Tampering with ice cream and then posting the video online. So now there's some ice cream security going on, with some stores even having police officers guarding the freezer.
That's nuts. Yeah, I mean, because this was such a big trend, there were multiple arrests for this. Like a man in Texas who filmed himself licking ice cream and putting it back in the freezer of a Walmart supermarket has been jailed for 30 days. Also given a 6-month suspended sentence, 100 hours of unpaid work, $1,000 fine in order to pay $1,565 to the ice cream company. The girl who admitted licking the top of Blue Belt ice cream and returning it to the freezer is under 17, which makes her a juvenile under Texas law, according to Lufkin police, who are not identifying her. She also got arrested, and her case being handled by the juvenile justice system. And she's lucky for that, by the way, because she could have got a 2 to 20 year prison sentence and up to a $10,000 fine for a second-degree felony charge of tampering with a consumer product. And yeah, this guy, Lenise Martin III, the 21 Savage looking guy, was charged on Saturday with property tampering and posting criminal activity, according to media outlets. Honestly, I can't tell whether videos like this are satisfying or infuriating, because the pranks and the stupidity and especially seeing people getting rewarded for it, like with Jack Doherty, it just boils your blood blood. But at the same time, it is nice to see that karma comes around and they do end up getting arrested. And I actually found loads of pranksters like this, easily enough for at least a part 2. So if you enjoy this, please do feel free to subscribe down below, and hopefully I'll catch you on another one. If you liked it enough, let me know in the comments down below, hit like, and yeah, please do subscribe. And of course, last but not least, thanks for watching. Bye.